However, also looked really good in the time trial with 6 minutes and 46 seconds. So really not much by way of difference there. 3 seconds in a time trial, it pretty easily attained in a head-to-head race.
All right, looks like those oars are locked in, and that flag is down. We are off in this Women's Division II Varsity 8 Regatta.
Yeah, this is for the Backey Trophy here in this Division II event, and you see a really strong start from Rollins. Rollins, 7 minutes and 11 seconds in the time trial was a pretty good 27 seconds off of the second place Jefferson crew. So interesting to see a good start from Rollins, but now as we get further into it, Embry-Riddle and Jefferson head to head moving through this race as we might have expected.
Yeah, Jefferson there making a strong case to sneak that bow ball out into the front. Embry-Riddle right there with them, not letting it go.
Yeah, so really clean starts from all three of these crews. You can just see Jefferson and Embry-Riddle, being able to row a slightly higher rate than that Rollins crew. That's going to allow them to get out to that faster start as they get the boat up to speed and then settle back down into a 35-36 base rate for an 8.
Yeah, I really like the way that the Jefferson boat started. It was really clean. We'll see right now as we get into the body of the race whether or not they can hold on to that. Embry-Riddle right beside them, turning the screws, putting on the pressure, and it's just a question right now of who's going to be able to push that bow ball out in front and take command of this race.
Yeah, so you see there Embry-Riddle starting to open up a bit of a lead now over the Jefferson crew. Only about four seats between them. Rollins falling off the pace now as we approach the 500-meter mark for these crews. A really nice start. And you see Embry-Riddle and Jefferson, trying to separate themselves. You see there, that was the 500-meter.
Oh, boy.
Some Goslings out there. And some quick young geese.
There we go. A quick U-turn as they go through the Rollins lane.
Yeah.
Back to the action up here in the front, though. We have Embry-Riddle right now just starting to inch out with every stroke and take a little bit more of a lead. The Jefferson boat currently unable to respond to their move.
Yeah, so Embry-Riddle looking really good in this second 500. Jefferson, they want to stay connected here. They don't want to let Embry-Riddle get too far out in front, so that maybe they can take a move in the middle of this second 500 to try and get back into the race. But at the moment, you see a nice shot there of our leading crew, the ladies from Embry-Riddle.
Yeah, and you look down the line, you'll see these athletes getting some really good extension out there, some nice compression. Once again, I've talked about that connection you can see in the lats. These girls, these young ladies are really driving that boat forward.
Yeah, so, rowing isn't so difficult that, you need to be a rocket scientist to do it. But, of course, Embry-Riddle, an aeronautical school that focuses on creating rocket scientists. So, just, some cool facts there to go on. Embry-Riddle Aeronautical School focused on air and space programs in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Well, you also have in the other lane, you have Jefferson. You could be a brain surgeon. Doesn't take a brain surgeon to row.
Hey.
So, it doesn't take rocket surgery to really row down this course.
We're just having fun, folks. We're just having fun here in this Division II final for the Backey Trophy. Again, you see Embry-Riddle out there opening up water over Jefferson. Jefferson maintaining their lead over Rollins at the moment.
And if you get a chance, stop by and see Karen down at the Vail VIP tent where you can get a poster or a program. And yes, that is Karen, our poster lady. Back to the action here. We have Embry-Riddle just really pressing forward right here, driving, just driving forward, really pressing hard, and really what is, yet another what we've seen masterclass in just like some really good technique.
Yeah, so you see here Embry-Riddle is continuing to press open that lead. Jefferson looking really strong as well, just, not having quite the speed of the Embry-Riddle boat as they approach 500 meters left to go now. Embry-Riddle looking really strong here in the Division II final, looking to take home the Backey Trophy. And you see there the 1,500 meter mark, 500 meters left in this race for your leaders, Embry-Riddle.
Yeah, and with this drone shot is just showing some really great rowing. Both of these crews are doing a great job pressing, trying to get far away from that puddle, so you can see the stroke seat of that Jefferson boat. The blade is just getting in at that puddle as they go past that puddle. Embry-Riddle just a little bit more, getting a little bit more run out of the boat as they press towards the finish line.
Yeah, Embry-Riddle looking really good here. Just a nice impressive row from them in this Division II event. And again, we just want to talk a little bit more about how the inclusive nature of the Vail Regatta, just getting as many rowers out here as we can. It's great to see teams like Embry-Riddle, Jefferson, and Rollins competing against each other. These Division II teams having a chance to win some hardware in the Vail Regatta. A race that has always stood for allowing all the college programs who want to compete a chance to compete.
And not only compete, but compete in a premier regatta. Like we talked about the volunteers, we talked about everyone else that's a part of this regatta, but everyone here really works hard to make this a great experience for the athletes.
Yeah, and we're coming down to the final stretch here for Embry-Riddle. They're going to take their rate up here into the final 200 meters of this race, and you see they took a quick move for focusing on getting that leg drive down, and they're going to move through here and cross the finish line for the gold, and they will take home the Backey Trophy by winning the women's Division II Varsity 8 final.
And there you go. This is what we're talking about here. This is why you show up to that starting line, with a chance to win it all. You can see definitely a little tired. I love to see that little backhand from the person in front of you. A little slap, give me 5.
Send it down the line.
Send it down the line.
Yeah.
as the athletes finish. It's kind of wild to watch. There's not a lot you can do with your feet tied into a boat that you don't want to flip. So it's dip your feet in the water, recover, and then celebrate on the shore.